Welcome back to Yankee Chronicle. I'm your host, Abby Peel, and we're coming to you from the Preferred Building Systems here in Claremont, and I'm now joined by Alex Chesnais, who is the lead design drafter. Hi, nice to meet you. And
nice to meet you.
Great to chat with you. I think one of the most interesting parts to talk to you about is this is an unusual job for females to be in the industry. And talk about your position and being a female and a young female at that too, and the joys of this job.
So my position is I help from the beginning stages to design and draw out the houses for our customers. And I join in with our project managers and salespeople in the meetings with them sometimes if they need a little bit of guidance. I'm more than happy to help guide them through, and then I help draw it to the build stage.
Amazing. And how did you get started in this industry? Is this something you thought you wanted to do? Did it kind of just happen by chance?
So I've always wanted to go into architecture, and actually that's what I originally tried to go to college for, and then I switched gears. My uncle was an architectural engineer, which is why I got my degree down in Texas. And so with his guidance, went to school for that, got my bachelor's of science, and then a few years later ended up here and very excited to help and learn more about everything that goes into it.
Amazing. And talk about the before, or there's the before of meeting with a customer to kind of go through the drawing, but then how often do you get to be part of seeing it come to life, the house come to life, which must be really exciting? Oh
yes, I've been able to go to a set, which is when the house goes to the site and gets craned onto the foundation. Only once so far, but I've only been here a couple of years.
Okay.
So they're always providing opportunities to go to the sites and see more. I just don't always have the time.
Sure.
Because we're nice and busy getting everyone's dream houses built.
Yes.
I was, for lack of a better word, fangirling while I was there, because it was very fun to see how it all goes together, because it's not often you get to see houses fly.
Definitely. That's very, I know, the whole idea of that is very, very interesting. The program that you're using when you talk about drawing, is it on a computer? Do you do a lot of any hand sketches? Talk about kind of the workings of having the drawing come to life.
So here we use Revit, which is a building information modeling system, or BIM, as people using these softwares would know it better by. So we can draw it and it automatically creates 2D, 3D views. It's very user-friendly to use. I've always loved using it. And then we've recently added on using Lumion to create photorealistic renders of our building. So to better help the customer see what they're going to get before, we put labor and money into building it together.
Yes. And talk about being an employee here at Preferred Building Systems, the culture, being part of it. We hear all the time that there's definitely a hiring need across the board, but here in particular, there's a lot of positions and different parts of the business that you can work in. But what's your experience been working here?
I've had a lot of fun working here. Everyone is so nice and ready to help teach if there's gaps in my knowledge. Our mechanical, electrical, plumbing guy, he's always showing me what I should keep in mind when laying out outlets and such, because that's not something I learned in school.
Yeah.
So I've been learning it on the go, and it's been a lot of fun.
A lot of hands-on learning as you go, which is the best way to learn it. Wonderful.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thank you so much. This is wonderful to hear about your position and see some of this work come to life, which is very interesting.
Thank you.
Check out their website, preferredbuildings.com, for more information on how they can make your dream home a reality. When we return, Karen Ebel, the New London and Newbury House representative, will give us an update on her efforts during the current session. Now, these messages from a Yankee Chronicle supporter. Please let all of our underwriters know you appreciate their involvement in making this show possible. You could be one too. Just give us a call.
This program is supported by Main Street Bookends of Warner. For books, toys, games, cards, gifts, and a gallery of local art. Main Street Bookends of Warner.